Meanwhile, at the Grandview High School on the dining patio area, Sheldon and Alice are having lunch. Thanks for taking me lunch today after a long day, but that's clearly not the reason to why we're here. I want to talk about us. Didn't you break up with me so you can be with Molly who's carrying your baby? Yeah. Thing is, family means a lot to me. Then what's the deal here? Honestly, Alice, I miss you in my life. It was very insensitive of me for me to break up with you, and I was hoping that could change. Meanwhile, Andrew walked past them and went and sat near the table where Jacob and Mary is, who saw him. Dude, what's going on? What do you mean? We saw you and Vanessa coming out of the pool room, so the question is, look, Vanessa and I are just having fun, that's all. Alright, does Jeff know about this? Meanwhile, in the empty classroom, Molly's on her iPhone looking at the sonogram of her pretty baby. And as she's thinking, I can't believe I finally have the man I long for, and I'll be damned to let Melissa or Alice get in my way. And as Molly put her iPhone down and began feeling her stomach, I cannot wait for those fools to see that I'm really with Chuck. The looks on their face will be priceless. I mean, who would have thought the injection of Sheldon's sperm and making me pregnant would be such a genius idea? You bastard! And as Molly turned and saw Melissa standing by the door, having heard everything she said. Meanwhile, in the courtyard, Adam's looking at the text Tracy sent him on his iPhone. Till Max came to where he is, and he saw, dude, you okay? Honestly, no. And as Max went and sat by Adam, who put his iPhone up. What's going on? And as Adam faced Max, it seems I finally found the reason to why Tracy wanted me to get married. Meanwhile, in the conference room, Kristen got her iPhone up and opened it and pulled the sign-up sheet and began entering her name. Suddenly, the door closed, with the lights turning off, causing Kristen to put her iPhone down on the table, and as she stand up and look around. Hello? Hello? Meanwhile, a dark figure is crawling towards Kristen. And as Kristen got her stuff along for her iPhone, and as she head to the door and open it, but the door won't open. Really? And as Kristen got her iPhone and began calling her brother Noah. Meanwhile, while that's happening, the dark figure is inching closer to Kristen. Meanwhile, Hunter walked out of the office and saw Cory by the door. Dad, what are you doing here? Hey to you too. I just didn't expect you to be here. Look, I'm gonna get right to the point. I need a favor. Well, a rather big one. Meanwhile, at the Grandview Diner, Meredith and Jack are talking. So what's your story? Not that I have one, but I have many secrets. I see. Why don't I buy you a meal? Thank you. So what's your story? Just moved in from New York, looking for a new beginning. You just might find more than you bargained here. I guess I'm gonna take my chance now, won't I? And as Lucy came to the DR, and Jack and Meredith saw her. Lucy, can I talk to you? You know, actually, I was just leaving. And as Meredith got her purse and stuff and got up, and as she turned and walked away, and as Lucy went and sat at the booth facing Jack. Shouldn't you be on your honeymoon? I am, but I need to talk to you. Meanwhile, at the Whitman's house in the kitchen, Charlotte's washing dishes. Till Alison came to where she is, and she saw. I thought I did all the dishes. Well, there's more, but don't worry, I got this. Where's Mom and Dad? They're in the bedroom watching Netflix on their flat screen, sort of a Netflix and chill. You look happy. Care to explain why? Well, it seems I'm about to get everything I desire. Meanwhile, at the Los Angeles International Hospital in the front area, Stephanie's logging information from her iPad to the main computer. And as Jordan came to where Stephanie is, and she saw her. A word, please. And as Jordan began leading Stephanie down the hall towards her office. And as they went in, and as Jordan closed the door, and as she turned and faced Stephanie, and she did the same and faced her. What's up? Who the hell do you think you are talking to one of my patients? I got a better question. Who are you to tell patients they can't have children, knowing damn well they can? if you're wanting to ride, and as June came in, she was instructed, and as June closed the door and turned and faced Jordan and Stephanie. I'm the reason. Who the hell are you? Oh, where are my manners? My name is June Hollow, the new chief of staff here. In small terms, I'm your boss, and things around here is about to change. Meanwhile, at the Grandview High School in the dining patio area, Alice and Sheldon are talking. You know, Sheldon, I have been doing a lot of thinking since we broke up, and I know you love me. I still do. I always have. Yes, I know. But in your heart, I know who you really love. You mean Molly? No. You're still in love with the one who you didn't have closure with. Wow. Where's this coming from? I saw you and Melissa talking the other day, and I just kept thinking, Melissa and I are just friends. Besides, she's married to Adam. No thanks to Tracy's blackmail, having your father arrested if they didn't follow through. What are you trying to say to me? Meanwhile, Chelsea came in the patio and saw Alice and Sheldon talking. Meanwhile, on the other side, Andrew, Mary, and Jacob are talking. What's it to him? He slept with my girlfriend. Mary was also— Yes, I know. Summer meant a lot to me, and Jeff knew it. Him and Summer were fooling around my back. So Vanessa's your new girlfriend? Because if it is, there's some news you might want to hear. And it's Mary's iPhone rings, and she got it and saw who it is. Look, I gotta go take this. I'll see you later. And as Mary kissed Jacob, and as they pulled back, and as Mary got up and answered a call, and as she walked away, just as Andrew has a flashback of Vanessa and him making love in his steam room. And as the flashback ends, where Jacob realized what Andrew's thinking. You're thinking about her, aren't you? Let's just go to practice. You can tell me the good news on the way. And as they got up and walk away. Meanwhile, in the empty classroom, Molly and Melissa are talking. And as Melissa came in and slammed the door. How long were you there? It doesn't matter, since I know who you really are. What? A monster? How could you? I mean, really, Molly? Using Sheldon's sperm to have this baby? What do you care? Because he doesn't need to be trapped in fatherhood. And as Molly came to Melissa S., Sheldon is looking forward to raising this baby with me. Not if I can help it. Shouldn't you be focused on your own marriage with Adam? Sheldon is my friend. We'll refuse to get burned. And as Melissa got an iPhone, but Molly grabbed her iPhone and hung up. Sorry, my friend, that's not happening. Meanwhile, in the courtyard, Adam and Max are talking. Wait, you're saying that Tracy knew Ben's your father and that she's using that to force you to a marriage? My parents has lied to me for a long time. I'm sure they had good reason. Now that I know the truth, I'm done playing all Tracy's game. That would be up to me to decide. And as Tracy came to the ark, and Max and Adam saw, and as Max got up, haven't you done enough damage for one day? Not even close. And by the way, I'm over the fact that my husband had an affair with your mom and had you. And as Adam got up, what's your endgame, Tracy? You two will see. By the way, I read those text effects. Look, nobody's in the mood to be a pawn in your little stupid games. I'm afraid the games has just begun. Meanwhile, in the conference room, Kristen's by the door on her iPhone still calling her brother, but got Noah's voicemail. Noah, where are you? I'm locked up in here in this conference room. Suddenly, someone opened the door, and it's her brother Noah. You okay? Yeah, and then she came out and hugged her brother. And as they pulled back, what happened? And as Kristen turned and looked at the conference room, the lights started to turn off and the door shut. And as Noah came and fiddled with the doorknob. That's strange. And as Noah turned and faced his sister, the door's not even locked. What the hell is going on here? Meanwhile, inside the conference room, something is watching Kristen and Noah. Meanwhile, in the empty classroom, Hunter and Cory came in. And as Hunter closed the door and turned and faced his dad. Dude, you're serious about— Yeah. Your mom and I want us to be a family, and this to make it official, so I was kind of hoping you could be my best man. Okay, I thought my uncle would be your best man, since there's nothing wrong having two best men in my wedding. So, what do you say? Sure, Dad. When's the wedding? It's gonna be tomorrow. Tomorrow? Yeah, after which your mother and I will continue to build a family. Anyways, I got a lot to take care of, so keep your phone on. Will do. and as Cory went and opened the door and left the room just as students come in and take their respected place, while Hunter did the same. Meanwhile, at the Grandview Diner, Lucy and Jack are talking. What sort of talk about? Jack, this is really not easy for me. How do you think I feel when Holden had his guys threw me out of church? He did it for security, safety reason. You need to do a DNA test on your baby. Why? I want to know if Holden's really the father, or is it me for the matter? That's why I want to talk to you. You made it quite clear to me that you want to move on when you married Holden. Just hear me out. There's a reason to why I married Holden. Meanwhile, at the Whitman's house in the kitchen, Charlotte and Alison are talking while doing dishes. Oh my god, you're marrying Cory? I really love him, Charlotte. I know you do. You two are meant to be together, so when's the date? Basically, Cory and I are getting hitched as soon as tomorrow. Really? Yes. Life is too damn short to be waiting. Well, if you need anything, actually I do. I was kinda hoping you could be my matron of honor. Girl, you can count on me. Thank you so much. I just gotta tell my parents. And as Alison turned and headed to the back, just as Ricky came in and Charlotte saw him. What's going on? Meanwhile, at the Los Angeles International Hospital in Jordan's office, Stephanie, Jordan, and June are talking, and they're all surprised by June's response. Really? You're the new chief of staff here? That I am. Don't look so surprised. Well, June, as you know, there's a lawsuit in, but Stephanie, it's okay, Jordan. I'm glad you told the patients what they need to hear. That's why there's a second opinion. Now, about that change, Jordan, I am hereby demoting you to a nurse. You can't do that. Really? Because I kinda just did. I'll talk to you later about it. I got a question for you. Why did you have Jordan tell the patients that they can't have kids, knowing they can? You know what? I don't owe anything of an explanation to you. How can you live with yourself? How can I live with myself? Let me break it down for you. Being the chief of staff on one of the most largest hospitals in Los Angeles requires you to make difficult choices. And although it may not be easy to inform the patient this news, it has to be done. Just so you know, I am not responsible for the outcome of this lawsuit pending against you now. What's going on? And as Lucas came in, and Stephanie, Jordan, and June turned and saw him. Meanwhile, at the Grandview High School on the dining patio area, Alice and Sheldon are talking. I love you too much to see you hurt when you deserve to be happy. Okay, since we're being honest, from the moment I met you, I instantly knew I could go forward. I know. I will always love Melissa, but I've also fallen in love with you. And as complicated things are, I know we still have a shot at making this work. Despite Molly being pregnant with your baby, I told Molly that I'd do what it takes for the child alone. Even though I'm breaking tradition, I want to be with you, Alice. Okay, I meant what I said. I love you and I'm not giving up on us at all. Then why don't we make it official, you and I being together? Meanwhile, in the empty classroom, Molly and Melissa are talking, and as Melissa grabs her iPhone back from Molly, give me my phone back. Go ahead, call him. He already knows and he doesn't give a damn. Now I know you're lying. Really? Then ask Sheldon. What about his parents? Yeah, I think they don't know what you did. You know, Adam is starting to have doubts about you. I know my husband more than you. Then you should know he told Max about his vision of you and children. I wonder what he thinks if you leave Adam out of this. As long as you stay out of my business, I stay out of yours. And as Molly's iPhone rings, and she got it and saw it's Chelsea and answered it. What's going on? You better get down to the dining room fast. What's going on? I have a feeling you're gonna lose Sheldon if you don't come and stop him and Alice. I'm on my way. And as Molly hung up. Now, if you excuse me, I've pressing matters, so consider this a warning. And as Molly went, I left the classroom. And as Melissa got her iPhone out and called Vanessa. Meanwhile, in the courtyard, Tracy, Adam, and Max are talking. What do you mean by that? Let's just say I have a lot of tricks up my sleeve. One you two haven't seen. Why don't you see that the attic's actions because there's no audience to see it? Max. So naive and cute and noble. But the school will be my battlefield and my plan is already set in motion. What plan is that? You know, Adam, I really should welcome you in my family. I'm not interested. Like you have a choice. Do you enjoy making people miserable? Do you get some kind of thrill of it? Yeah, I do. Excuse me, boys. I have other fools to tend to. And as Tracy turned and walked away, just as Melissa came to where Adam and Max is, and they saw her, Tracy's up to no good. Meanwhile, in the hallway outside the conference room, Noah closed the door, just as Kristen came to where Noah is, and she filled up the doorknob. And as she turned and faced her brother, someone's playing games in my head. Hey, whoever it is won't hurt you, I assure you. How are we supposed to find dates? Yeah, that does have a few roadblocks in its tracks. And as Andrew and Jacob walking down the hall and saw Noah and Kristen talking and head to the art, and they saw them. Jacob? Andrew? Did you two hear the news? What news? The new teacher's daughter Gwen is throwing the party tomorrow. You two in? Yeah. You coming to practice? Yeah, I'll catch up. And as Jacob and Andrew turned and walk away, and as Kristen turns to Noah. What? Look who's popular around here. I'm pretty certain it won't be hard for you to find a girlfriend. Meanwhile, inside the conference room, something is watching Kristen and Noah and has its hands on the doorknob, slowly turning it to open. Meanwhile, at the Grandview High School in the gym, Jacob and Andrew came in talking. Let me guess. You're about to break things off with Vanessa, right? Dude, I already told you. Me and Vanessa are casual, and yes, I'm planning on ending things with her. I think that's very wise of you. And as Mary came to the ark, and Andrew and Jacob saw her, Vanessa joined the cheerleading squad, so I hope they don't cause any problems between you two. Overall, I'm fine. Meanwhile, in one of the classrooms, the class is reading from world history, and Hunter is too. To his iPhone beeps, and he got it out and saw to text some unknown person, causing him to have a flashback to talking to Meredith. And it's a flashback in, with him putting his iPhone up, and as he gazes out the window. To his teacher noticed him. Would you like to share on what you see outside the world, Mr. Hunter? And as Hunter turned and faced his teacher. No, then I's back in here. Meanwhile, at the Grandview Diner, Lucy and Jack are talking. So, basically, you're not in love with the guy. Don't gloat too much. I knew you. Holden's been there for me, but his mom is totally the opposite person. She's another story. Overall, the baby's yours. I had Jordan withheld the original DNA test. So basically, what you're trying to tell me, Holden has no idea that you lied about the baby not being his. Well, that's the plan. Come on, where are we going? Well, isn't it obvious? And as Lucy and Jack got up, we gotta discuss this elsewhere. Holden might have eyes and ears hearing, and we don't want them to hear the wrong thing. And as they turned and headed the diner, and went towards his car. And as they got in, and closed the door. Meanwhile, at the Whitman's house in the kitchen, Charlotte and Ricky are talking. Alison and Cory getting married? Yeah, they want to be a family. Speaking of which, how's things going between you and Abby? We've been busy working so we can have the perfect wedding. Congratulations, by the way. So, are you sticking around? Yeah, till my mom gets better. Also, my husband says he's planning to come around Christmas. And as Alison came out to the ark, and Charlotte and Ricky saw, how's mom? She's doing really good, and she's happy for me and Cory. You know, it is so good to have family around this time of the year. Meanwhile, at the Los Angeles International Hospital in Jordan's office, Stephanie, Jordan, June, and Lucas are talking. And as Lucas went and closed the door, and turned and faced Jordan, June, and Stephanie. Mom, what's got into you to do something like that? Because I told her. Okay, since when did you get elected to be chief of staff? Because of my unique skills and qualities to get the job done. You mean you call on the few favorites, right? Lucas, I'm fine. No one should tell a patient false news, no matter what. Well, No thanks to Jordan here, we now have a lawsuit. Lay off her, will you? You're the one that told my mom to deliver the news to the patients that they can't have a child. Since you're the chief of staff here, why don't you take some responsibility for once? Well, it seems to me you said your piece. Allow me to say mine. Let this be the first and last time any of you speak out of line, because I will start handing out walking papers, and I don't give a damn if you're all on contract. I will handle the lawsuit, and since this is over, get back to work. And as June went and opened the door and left Jordan's office, while Stephanie, Jordan, and Lucas are talking. What did she mean that things gonna change? I have a funny feeling there's more to why June decided to become chief of staff here.